What's up, guys? So today I'm back with my beats, and this is kind of an update video. I had them now for 6 months, and I just want to point out a few things that gone wrong along the way, and a few things that I thought would go wrong, but they didn't. So kind of like positives and negatives after 6 months. Now let's start with positives. Unlike any other studios that have that plastic cover over them that makes them glossy, these silver ones, the silver edition, doesn't have that. So basically it's just paint here, no plastic over them. That's why they're not glossy. Um, so the scare of that is I thought, and actually I watched videos on YouTube before I bought them, of people saying that they got scratches on them because of that are quite noticeable. And I just want to point out that I'm not saying they were lying, but I gave these headphones pretty hard time. Uh, I'll be honest with that, and I do not have any scratches on them. I'll check again, but even if there are any that I do not see, they're certainly not noticeable and not major enough for an eye to see them. So basically, no scratches. If you can't see them, they're not there. Uh, One other positive is I was kind of afraid that these cushions, especially like this one here, because I'll get to those one later, well after this one, but this cushion right here on top, I was afraid that because it's not, I don't think it's leather, but it's a nice substitute for it. I was afraid it might crack or just become kind of old and well crack basically. I was afraid that was going to happen, but it didn't. It looks still as new as if they were just arrived at my doorstep. Now these cushions here on the on the drivers, I guess, these cushions. I watched videos. One video of headphones that were in a similar price range to studios and were expected to give a similar performance. And the guy at the in the video said that and showed that his headphones, his cushions over here, they're just uh, basically they were like this. So they did give some kind of cushiony feel to them, but pretty much it was just flat. And I was afraid this was going to happen to my studios, and again, it didn't. Even if they did become a bit slimmer, I guess, they're definitely not enough to notice. It's still as comfortable. Not flat at all. Positives. Well, I just like these headphones. That's a big positive. But now let's get to negatives. After 6 months. Uh, Not the biggest one probably, but one I will mention first is this on and off switch. Works absolutely fine, great, but it kind of became loose over time and kind of went in a bit, so I cannot use my finger anymore to turn them on, but I need to use my fingernail. Doesn't, it's not difficult in any way, not annoying, but just something you might want to take into consideration. Um, Negatives. Wow, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty damn difficult. I guess another negative is this cap, right? Um, when you close it, you twitch it, and there's still a little bit of movement going on there. So, I do, I mean, hear a tiny bit of noise because of that. And I can probably fix that problem in a second with some duct tape or something. Just put it in there, not outside the headphones. That would look awful, but inside to stop, or just some paper. I don't know. I could fix it, but I'm just too lazy to. I cannot think of any more negatives. I'm sorry, but I just remember another positive. On solos, some people said that their hinges had broken after even the first week of using. These hinges, I gave them a particularly hard time over these 6 months, and they still work just fine. I have noticed that they become a bit loose, but they still work absolutely great. Um, Now, hard time, I mean, when I come home, I take my headphones off, I fold them in. Um, in school, in gym, we have pretty small lockers for gym, so I do fold them in there. So basically, I fold them in and out about, I would say, 4 to 6 times a day, every day. And they still work just fine. So basically, this is it. That's all I have to say about studios. Fold them in again. Um, Go to my channel, FutureTechNation, check it out. Be sure to subscribe if you like my videos. I do lots of tech reviews and unboxings. Also bring you latest tech news. Thanks, and I'll catch you guys later.